Good evening, passengers. This flight should be smooth like butter because the thunder doesn't roll in until Thursday. And as always, please observe the no smoking signs.
Oh, we've only had one conversation, but I can tell we're going to be lifelong friends.
All right,
done.
let's giddy up. Come
that
on.
was smooth like butter.
It really was.
I try.
Considering how the pre-show practice went,
Yeah, that was a
Impressed.
little rough.
There was a rapid improvement, really.
it couldn't get worse.
I didn't want to say it.
Yeah, that's 2 weeks. Is this week 2 for us now?
Yeah, have you lost count already, guys?
It's hard to count
Sid,
after
you
one,
know
man.
that I've
Yeah, I
been
agree.
losing my brain.
True.
I said to Richie, you're never going to believe this. He says, what, Diego? Sid said we had a conversation about his mother. And we had it. And I said, I couldn't stop. I went home and said something to Rachel. I said, Rachel, I think I'm actually losing my mind.
Yeah, you definitely are.
Sid's like, yeah, we've had like in depth.
At least 3 times.
And I said, I said to my wife, I don't think me and Sid had. I think he thought he was talking to somebody else.
Yeah.
I said, Richie, I'm losing my mind, bro.
Step 1 is admitting it.
I know.
That's right.
I watch way too many things on TikTok about that.
Yeah, that's brain rot.
I know.
Yeah.
TikTok.
You didn't necessarily need to admit it, but it is healthy and on a personal level to get it out in the open.
What's that?
That you're, quote, as you say, losing your brain.
I feel like it sometimes.
I do too.
You know what
Don't
I did?
we all?
You know what I did the other day? Customer comes in, we close the doors. I have to drive through my double gate. So I get out to get the shirt from him. And I think I put it from drive to park. And I put it in reverse and I got out and the door's open. And the truck's starting to roll backwards. And now I'm trying to get in the truck and I fall and I have to hit the brake with my hand.
Wow.
Bro, I almost got ran over. I get in the truck and I call my brother. I say, Sean, you're never gonna believe what just happened to me.
No,
He goes, Diego, that shit happens to me all the time. I don't know what's going on.
No, I did the same thing. I was in Stafford. My car was going 2 miles an hour straight towards the dumpster without me in it. It felt like a freaking action movie.
Right? That's what happens when your brain thinks like 10 steps ahead. I was already thinking about bringing stuff to the dance studio.
That's bad.
Yeah, it's real bad.
No, same. Like I'll be looking for my phone with my phone like in my hand. It's like I've gone, full cyborgish. That's how you know we're living in a dystopian hell. But that's
Right.
a different topic.
Oh, I've had a time where I've looked for my glasses.
yeah,
and they're on my
exactly.
forehead.
Headphones, same thing.
Yeah.
We're all a little brain rotted here, but that's what makes it so great.
That's
We all
it.
have our
That's
Diego
why
moments.
we mess up.
Pretty
Stop.
That's why everybody loves us.
That's why we.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, whatever.
Here we go.
Well, let's start the insanity.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Man Cave. Week 2 of the 2026 podcast season. Glad to have you aboard. All kinds of stuff to talk about. Diego's in the house. What's up, brother?
Oh, you know it feels good to be back into his house. Ready to get it going tonight, man.
All right, the Reminator's over here on the controls, ready to roll.
Am I going to be the one doing this?
Well, I asked a couple followers on our Facebook page, but they're kind of mad at our pick, so they're out.
Yo, yo, yo! It's a beautiful Tuesday. I'm here with my boys. Let's do this.
All right, that's how we do it. Our man Rob's down there. Listen, slightly under the weather, but he's still bringing it.
Aloha, Mr. Han.
What up, everybody? Your man Rob back in the house. There's still not a lot of actual racing going on, but no matter what's in the headlines, we're going to have opinions about it. So let's get into it.
Speaking of headlines, our man Bonssa is over there at the news desk.
Where's my super suit?
The Speedbowl people shall no longer wait, for the schedule is here, even if a bit late. More to come in the weekly update.
Wow, he's rhyming Simon over there.
Bars
The new
already being
Dr.
dropped.
Seuss.
Oh, Dr. Seuss. All right. Listen, everybody, you want to join the party there. Yeah, you want to get in that live chat, go to youtube.com/SIDView/join. Get yourself a podcast membership, $4.99 a month. Listen, now you get in the live chat. You participate in the live chat poll. You participate in the Who Won the Week segment that we'll have starting up in a few weeks. And as always, you get bonus content every Thursday. Diego, there is over 100 videos on the members only playlist on the channel. So lots for people to do there when you get your membership. to support our podcast. And listen, the other option you can do to support the old pod is get yourself a sponsorship. Now, we've redone all the what's available. We are super thrilled for everybody. Lots of returning sponsors, a couple new ones as well. And we have some new segments. So go to sidsview.com/sponsorship. Get all the info that we have on there. Diego, what else do we want to get started here? You want to, should we get the poll up and going here?
Yeah,
right
man,
from the
let's
beginning?
do it. We might as well get it going
Yeah,
right
let's
away.
get this going here.
All right, man, here we go. We got the Mid-State Site Development live chat poll. All right, are you guys ready for this one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, here we go. The question is, do you like the Speedbowl 2026 schedule? Now, that's the question.
Okay.
It's very loaded.
We have 4 answers that you guys can vote on in the poll. The first one is, yes, it's a great mix of events. Okay? 2 is hell to the no. All right? That's number 2. Number 3 is, I'm just glad it's finally released. God, it's been forever, right? And the last one is, wait, the schedule's out? Those are the 4, right? So let's get live on the chat. You members, I want you guys to click on there. This is going to be good.
Yeah. So the chat is up there. We'll be checking in. Big thanks to Mid-State Site Development for supporting that one. Diego, before we get into the update, let's chat a little bit about what's going on over there at the at your neck of the woods there.
Well, Sid, it's with great pleasure and displeasure. First off, it's been really nice out, right? So it
like, really has, man. Huh?
I just want to say this.
T-shirt weather.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's T-shirt weather, and my phone has been ringing. So it's been very great. But, we've been trying to be busy at the shop as much as we can because, like most teams, like Todd Taylor put up a picture of his truck today, everybody's getting pumped up and getting ready to go to the racetrack. And these are the fun times, and that's what's been going on over at Monahan Motorsports or Emma Monahan Motorsports. Emma's out for the year. And so I've had this great idea.
Now, that's out for the year. No.
Well, she had rotator cuff surgery.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
and her doc, she's been, this is her second one. And all of you that don't know, it's Hair by Emma, and she's a hairdresser, and it's her right arm. And she was to the point
Oh, man.
where she couldn't even hold up a blow dryer.
Wow.
And so that's her profession. So, as much as I want her to come back right away, she really has to worry about her future,
Yeah, for
her
sure, man.
career.
Yep.
And so, her doctors are suggesting she take the year off now. PT wise, she would have been cleared for like late May, maybe early June.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, what better time for old Daddy Do to make a comeback?
Daddy
Daddy,
do.
come with that one yourself.
The funny part about this is, so we've been working on the late model. I'm going to try it because our late model program's been struggling a little bit, and those cars are really hard.
Yep.
But what really has me concerned, in your brain, I've been racing for a long time, and you think your experience can just take over, but these kids like Brody and the rest of them, the Shays, I mean, the reality is these kids are nasty. Mm-hmm. I don't care how much experience you think you have, and I might be in for a little fanny spanking here. I'm not sure.
You damn right, wise ass.
Hey, look, give yourself some credit. You got podium. You won podium racing. Like
I have, but in my heart, I still think I could win. I've never won with obviously Jacqueline being alive, and so I'd love to get in Victor Lane. And we're going to keep it a family event. Emma's going to spot for me. And so she's probably going to give it to me.
Yeah, roles reversed.
Oh, yeah. So we've been working real hard in the shop with the team and real excited. We built another race truck for Emma, so when she's ready to go, that'll be ready to go for her. Whether that's this year or next year, it doesn't really matter. But,
when you did the late model thing years ago, that was a G car? You weren't in the 03?
Yeah, that was a G car years ago. But, it's, to me, I like to think, like most drivers, that you might be better than you are. I don't know. My wife said sometimes, Diego, you don't give yourself enough credit. But, you know, I just try to keep myself humble. As bad as I want to win, I know even if there's 7 cars, it makes it even harder because people are like, well, you can't win with 7 cars. Well, if you got Palmer, Brody, Giggity,
Yeah.
like they're
Right.
starting 3rd and 4th.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You're not getting away.
There's not going to be a lot of cautions either. I mean,
That's what
when
I'm
the field
saying.
gets spread
Right.
out, you have got to raw
The
dog
days
it.
of
Yep.
those guys starting 15th and you starting 3rd and you getting out front and checking out, those days are over right now for the Speedbowl late model. So there's been a lot going on, but I'm grateful that the weather has finally broke and racing is right around the corner.
Yeah, we're getting close, man, for sure. All right, let's get things started there. Bonssa's got a lot of stuff to go over. Let's get after it.
It's the Dale Hedquist Motorsports Weekly Update. And the big news that came out last Wednesday to be exact, the new London Waterford Speedbowl released their long-awaited 2026 schedule and rules for their Saturday weekly divisions. The 2026 schedule includes Saturday and Thursday. We'll get to that in a moment. Let's start with Saturday, though. The Blast-Off season opener is a one-day event on Saturday, May 2nd, featuring a 75-lap SK Modified feature. Wings and Wheels returns for the first time in about a decade with the Monaco Modifieds, NEMA, NEMA Light, SK Modifieds, and SK Light Modifieds on Saturday, May 23rd. Saturday, July 18th has been dubbed the 200 total laps of feature action between the SKs, SK Lights, Street Stocks, Mini Stocks, Legend Cars, and Crown Vics. The season ends with the finale, a 2-day event capped off with a $5,500 to win 100-lap SK Modified feature. Outside the weekly divisions, the Monaco Modified Tri-Track Series have pushed their second race at the Speedbowl back to Sunday, September 6th, where the Street Stocks and Legend Cars will run along with the Monaco Modifieds on that day. A significant change in the schedule is the transition from Wild and Wacky Wednesday to Thursday Night Thunder for the first time in about a decade, which was made to implement because of the conflicts that will happen in the future with other Wednesday night events.
You just gotta keep living, man. LIVIN.
So I think, I don't know, I have a lot of thoughts on the schedule.
Yeah, I'm listening.
So I like that it's a single-day opener.
I was a little pissed about that.
Of course you were, because
Well,
you like
the
those.
other thing is JJ's a dance competition that weekend. I said, damn, I got to start scratching. Hopefully I get back in time.
The Thursday Night Thunder, you know, I like the branding of Wild and Wacky Wednesday. I think that's a better name than Thursday Night
for
Thunder.
sure.
But I do agree with why they're doing it. There's a lot of Wednesday stuff going on now.
Oh, yeah.
So Thursday's like a cleaner day. I did notice that there's just compact enduros, no more truck enduros, no more of these other enduros that hardly get cars with the compact enduros.
God.
Yeah, so that
That's
was
for
good.
the best.
And obviously, I'm thrilled that there is 2 Monaco Modified events there instead of 1. But here's some cons that I looked at. The first 3 weeks have 8 divisions. And even though I like the single-day opener, that's 8 divisions with a 75-lap SK race. That's tough.
Yeah.
Then there's 8 other Saturdays when there's 7 feature races. 4 of them that include an enduro at the end of the night. And the enduros on a race night to me is a little strange because
It is.
I feel like that's a different crowd.
Yeah.
Then it's more of like a Wednesday crowd. It's really like a Sunday spectacular type of event.
The problem is
100%.
they do points for him now.
I know, which they should.
I couldn't believe
How do you even score that for points?
Can I just shed something? I went to the banquet this Saturday.
Yeah.
And I sat there with my brother, and I know for the guys that are running for points, they're happy. But, you know, the points champion gets up and he says, I'm here because I want to thank the Speedbowl for putting a points together for this so I can chase points. And I'm thinking to myself, damn it, this is getting out of control in my
Right.
mind. This is an enduro.
Yep.
If you want to run for points,
Run on a Thursday or a Saturday.
run on a Thursday or Saturday.
Yep.
Yep.
100% right.
Damn it.
So they also have so the Monaco thing is tough. I understand the Labor Day issue where they wanted to move off of the
Why did they do that
Well, the Oswego race for the tour is the same day.
on Saturday?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a bad conflict.
So they wanted to move it. And listen, I'm hoping for the best because obviously we do content for Monaco. But I am concerned about so it's on a Sunday, same weekend, so Sunday, and they're bumping. I think they're bringing the streeters and the legend cars.
Yep.
So I mean, I actually feel bad for those guys because they're going to have to pay a bigger ticket price now because of something that was out of their control.
Right.
And you're also asking your Speedbowl fans to pay 2 tickets on a holiday weekend. That's kind of tough. So, I don't know if they're going to get a quality crowd both days. I would think that you're going to get a better crowd on the Monaco day, but but I don't, So, anyways, that's kind of a little bit TBD. And a couple other things. So it's weird. The mini stocks and streeters have 50 lappers, but the SK lights and the trucks don't. And the street stocks 50 lapper is the same night as the SK modified 50 lapper. So there's kind of weird stuff like that. Now, I got all into it because obviously we do our pick'ems, and I was putting them into our spreadsheet that we could all reference during the season. So I was looking at it in a really granular fashion. So, listen, it's about, I'm glad that they obviously released it. I guess we could talk about maybe some other stuff that they didn't say at the banquet. This actually came out before the banquet, but and the wings and wheels thing. Are you excited about that?
I don't know.
That sums it up right there.
The Monacos are there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited whenever Monaco gets here. So it's going to be a great event.
So same, and I definitely am. Listen, we're going to be there doing our thing. We're going to be all jacked up. We're going to have drones flying and all kinds of stuff going on. So we're going to be excited. But I just, the Wings and Wheels to me, that was a super modified event. It's kind of like, this isn't what Wings and Wheels is. I don't know.
Yeah.
The whole recycled branding of stuff is, I'm not necessarily a fan
It's a little
of it.
strange. The other thing with Wings and Wheels as a concept right now is that the open wheel cars, I will say, have kind of notoriously not raced that amazingly at the Speedbowl as of late. Like, I feel like the Speedbowl highlight is the fender divisions, the streeters, the lates, the minis, etc.
Yeah.
I mean, the SK Lights put on a decent show, but like, if the highlight is SK Mods and NEMA, I don't know, it's kind of weird.
For me, I mean, I quickly glanced over the schedule, and
I'm just going to throw these up here while you're talking here, Diego. Go ahead.
Yeah, I quickly glanced over the schedule. I see that, I was, for one, excited the Pro Trucks are coming back early, right? It wasn't an add-on at the end of the year. I think they put on a great show.
Yep.
And it gives all of our regular divisions at the Speedbowl a chance to run with the Pro Trucks.
Yep.
So that's going to be I think that's going to be a killer show. I bet you there's 25 trucks. That's going to be a hell of a race to watch.
Yeah.
I
think you're right on that one. They'll draw trucks to that.
Oh,
race.
that's going to be a great race.
Yep.
It really has the vibe of an old school schedule to me. When I looked at it, like the Wings and Wheels, and what did have me slightly puzzled. So I don't know if the writing's on the wall here or not. The 200 had no late models again.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, and I thought that was a little weird. I'm like, they got Crown Vics, they got everything else but the late models.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's almost like, I'm not sure why that is.
Yeah.
Right? Why did they run 25 or 50 lapper?
Now, to your point with the recycled branding, is the 200 or recycled?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So
okay, because when I hear the 200, I think there's going to be a 200 lap
I mean, not
race.
that I'm mad about it, but I just feel like, part of the nostalgia of the Speedbowl, the late models are it. Yeah. Any sort of big event like the 200 maybe, or that's like not running the late models on the opener.
Technically, it's the oldest weekly division.
Right.
That started in 77.
Isn't the late models their premier fender division?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
and they're not on the 200,
right.
which is, I mean, I'm not sure why that is. They weren't last year, and I was a little shocked.
I mean, you could say that they don't get a car count, but they're having 100 lapper, so that can't be the reason.
Yeah, so.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, that's what my quick notes were. I was pumped about the Pro Trucks. I'm excited about the 2 Monaco races.
Yeah.
The Sunday race, the one thing that kind of sucks, right? So there's so many different touring modified divisions.
Yeah.
And one of the unfortunate parts about this, a touring division is going to lose here because the MRS has an event on Sunday.
They do?
Yes. So the MRS has an event on that Sunday. So now Monaco race overrides the MRS.
That's a conflict for Missouri.
right? So now that runs over the top of the MRS schedule. So
Yep.
it's just a real shitty situation all the way around that whole weekend. Like,
Yeah. And it's a
somebody's-
holiday weekend, so it's
yes,
tough.
somebody's going to lose. So I can understand why it was pushed off,
Yeah.
because you might have some big names that run in like a Jensen car.
Oh, there's a
or-
ton of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Austin,
Yeah.
Junior, Copsick.
Right.
Maybe Ron Silk. Like,
Right.
yeah, there could be a bunch.
There
Yep.
could be a bunch, but there's sometimes I remember I love the MRS. I loved it growing up as a kid when they came to town, when they were nice and strong. I know Willie really good,
Yeah.
and sometimes my heart pours for Willie because he's trying real hard,
Yeah.
and sometimes it's not anybody's fault, but he always ends up on the bottom of the pole, and
Yeah,
it is what
sadly,
it-
they're the third of the three.
and
right now. Yeah.
and it is what it is,
Right.
But it's just unfortunate because somebody was going to get hurt
Yeah.
that weekend,
Right.
because
Especially to your point, already a holiday weekend. I mean, you're already kind of fighting for, I would think, a slightly diminished pool of people that are looking to go to races.
But if I was planning the schedule myself and I realized, oh my God, these are on top of each other, I probably would have moved the MRS to Sunday also, whether people liked it or not.
Yeah,
They're going to
yeah.
draw a crowd.
Right.
There's going to be a lot of people drinking beer there. It's Labor Day weekend, and the parking lot's going to be doing hoo-ha all night.
Yeah, I mean, Dane here in the chat says maybe they make the NEMA race, the Wings and Wheels one, the Boston Louis. That'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because there's no Boston.
Imagine
Louis.
if
That's
they
true.
moved it to the bowl.
Oh,
Yeah,
that'd be
that'd
awesome.
be
The
cool.
bowl gets another shot at a big event.
Right? That'd be cool.
They need as many as they can get.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
Well, let me just so I had the Saturday one up. So here's the Thursday schedule, and of course they are doing the we're calling that the old Thursday Thunder.
Philly Thursday.
Yeah.
And unlike last year, every division runs on a Thursday night, not a weekend, except X Car and Super X Car. Their championship race will be on finale weekend. Otherwise, their races are on Thursday.
right.
There's
Exclusively.
no more of the Sunday.
Yeah, I like that.
Event.
Me
That's
too.
good. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that too. I mean,
Yep.
these guys can't be running all these events. I mean,
Yeah, their schedule was screwy last year.
it
for
was.
sure. Yep.
And if you want to run the weekends, then move up by a minute.
I know. Like, imagine if they were randomly making the Saturday guys run a
And-
midweek show. I mean, it would get all kinds
Listen,
of
let's be honest here. The Super X's and the OGs are like this close,
Yeah.
right? If you want to do that, but there's a lot of used 602s.
Yeah, right.
Put one in and let's go.
Well, if they're going to call it Thursday Night Thunder, then there's only one thing left to do there, Diego.
What's that?
Our man Rob always taking care of us with the animation,
Yes,
but
yes.
yeah. So we're going to call it Tuesday Night Thunder. What the hell,
Oh,
right?
Tuesday Night Thunder.
That's
How
right.
about that?
Our friends
Tuesday
there,
Night Thunder.
our friends over there at Mid-State Site Development, helping us out with the old chalkboard chatter. Bonsa, back over to you there, buddy.
We're going to stick with the Speed Bowl because they had their banquet on Saturday night to honor their Saturday Division champions and rookies of the year.
So, what did you? You were at the banquet there, were you not?
I did go.
Yeah, give us a little.
I am going to give a lot of credit to the Speed Bowl. I know Stafford has done away with their banquets. A lot of people have done away with their banquets.
I think just Stafford, actually.
Stafford, other people have-
Seekonk and Thompson still have them.
I think, I've had this discussion with my brother. I'm like, you like banquets? I thought the banquet was really good. I went and sat with my boy Hoovy,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
and I thought the speeches were all great. Every champ got a chance to say their word, and I know they're excited to do it because championships are hard to win, and they get a chance to get up and thank everybody that meant something to them. But the vibe in the place was really good. I just got to tell you guys, it was, and it's like to Sid, we talked about Racerama, for example, right?
Yep.
And how you think that it's a waste of time.
I'm just going to throw this up here while you're talking. Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead.
It's a waste of time. It gives everybody a chance, the racing community, to get together, have a beer, and to talk. And it was a lot of fun. You see a lot of people you don't see a lot.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Speed Bowl, and maybe, I'm biased like you, but the Speed Bowl always had the best banquet.
They do have good banquets.
They always had the best banquet.
Yep.
I've never been to a Seekonk or Thompson one, so, but I had gone to a Stafford one, And but the Speedbowl was just a great vibe, and it
Yeah.
really had the best kind of like.
And it was like that again Saturday.
like a party atmosphere.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was like that again Saturday. And, you feel comfortable going, at least for myself, because you know how I like the chitter chat, right?
No.
So, you go sit at Flannery's table or somebody else's table and just catch up with people because life gets so busy for everybody, whether it's the podcast, whether Flannery's, running the body shop or somebody's doing something, you don't have time. And so it's a great time to catch back up with people that you haven't seen in a long time. And the vibe there all night was really good. So I enjoyed it myself. I thought it was a great banquet, and I was happy I went.
All right.
Oh, that was a lot of Waterford for the first half of the Dale Hedquist Motorsports Weekly Update. So let's go to other news outside the Speedbowl.
All right, then.
Race Day CT reported that Andrew Moeller will be competing in the NASCAR Wheel and Modified Tour full-time this season, teaming up with Danny Watts Jr., starting at Martinsville Friday, March 27th.
That's going to be a pretty stout combo, I have to think.
Thoughts?
Can I this is what I'm going to say.
Okay.
I think they're a complete underdog, right? As they should be, right?
I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
Because Danny Watt hasn't been. I mean, the last time they won a race was with Craig Lutz, I think, at
New Smyrna?
New
was
Smyrna,
it?
maybe?
I don't remember, but yeah, they won together.
Right? So I know Woody's had a shot in the car. A lot of people have had a shot in the car with not a ton of success. But on a different note, I feel really good about Andrew. And I think that sometimes when you're the slight underdog and the expectations aren't, I'm not saying the expectations aren't high for them in their team, but out in the racing community, it's happy to see him move up.
Yeah.
I think he deserves it. I think he's going to surprise a few people, to be honest.
100%.
I think he's going to, I don't know who's crew chief in the car, but whoever's turning the nuts and bolts gives Andrew something good. He has proven, I don't know if you guys have seen when he got in the old blue. He's got in that car once or twice. One of them was at the bowl. He should have won one of those races, or he ran up front the whole race.
Yeah.
Super impressive.
Now, listen, man, Andrew's, he's a wheel man. I mean, he gets in a late model, he wins races. He's won all the way up the chain.
Yep.
So I kind of like it. It's like, you know what? He's got the championship in the SKs at Stafford. He got one at the Speedbowl. Like,
He deserves it.
Yeah, this is what's next. Yeah.
I'm a big fan. I
Yeah.
just want you to know, I didn't say he's an underdog because I didn't like it. I was saying it because it just gives him more ammo to be badass.
Right, and he's an incredibly methodical driver.
Yeah.
I mean, he won the Stafford Championship on consistency. So, I mean, especially if you say that team's maybe a little off from where they want to be, I think he's a great guy to have in the car to figure out what they can do.
And to be honest, I think these races are more up his wheelhouse than the grinding. Because he's
long distance races.
yeah, he's not a banger kind of guy.
right.
No,
He's not a
no,
banger.
Not at all.
He's the kind of guy that'll just beating you.
Straight up.
He's not knocking you out of the way.
Yeah, that's a good
A
point.
hit your marks type of guy.
Right.
Yeah, his style of racing might be better suited for this.
Yeah, I think
As
so.
successful as he was at the shorter time
Right.
races.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right. While we were on hiatus during the offseason, the American Canadian Tour and Pro All-Star Series officials revealed the divisions that'll be competing in the 6th edition of the Northeast Classic on Sunday, April 19th. That includes the American Canadian Tour, the Pro All-Star Series, so 2 major tours already in that event. Tour type modifieds, MRS points will be awarded to those who participate in it. You got the R&R Open Street Stocks ripping around that track. You got the Pro Truck Challenge going around the Magic Mile. And then you have the 604 modifieds.
Diego, have you ever been up to the Northeast Classic?
Hell yeah.
Yeah?
Emma ran it one time. My heart about pounded out of my chest. I'm gonna be honest too, man. Like I've raced Concord at the North South. I've raced Stafford, Thompson, Waterford. I'd be slightly sketched out.
At Loudon?
Right.
At Loudon.
With some of
I mean,
those
people
divisions.
die there.
I know.
And I was like, Emma, I was spotted for her. She spun out.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, Emma, no. Because I'm so worried about it because it's a dangerous place.
Yeah. I remember Derek Griffith a few years ago in a Pro All-Star Series race got hit, and he hit the wall so hard he flipped over.
Right.
Yeah.
It ended Ronnie Ulas's career.
I feel like both years we've done the pod, there's been some post-Northeast Classic controversy where it's like all these divisions just shouldn't be racing here. Right? I think we've had it both years now.
But I think it's awesome that Machad and crew give these local guys and the Street Stock Tour, which they come stout, the pro trucks, those they look forward to this race. I mean,
Yeah.
to knock it off your bucket list, and these guys are giving them an opportunity.
Yep.
To do that is just awesome for the local grassroots guy.
It's actually amazing all the different things that Machad and
I can't
and
believe
Mayberry, what they do combined is off the
Right.
charts, man.
It really is.
It's nuts.
And I don't know. The tour type modifieds usually run there for that event with no plate, from what I remember.
No plate.
Yeah, I wonder if they're
Really?
doing that with no plate again this year. They've done that.
Interesting.
My only hope for that event, because
Like, how many cars do you think they'll get at that? What do
well,
they
the
usually
tour
draw?
types, from what I remember back then for that event, there wasn't many.
Maybe 10 to 15. They
Yeah,
usually
and
got 15
That's not great.
It's just
They
so
give
dis-
MRS points for that,
Yeah.
even though I think it's technically just a tour
to,
open.
par-
Yeah,
to participate.
yeah.
Yeah, but the mod tour there back in the day when you used to go, man, that was the race to watch.
They used to go there for like 5 times a year.
Oh, it was so
Yeah.
fun to go up there and watch.
Right.
And now, for me, it's just I wish more guys would go. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the pay that doesn't bring them there or people's schedules are just too busy now. But it's,
I always thought it was kind of like a bigger version of some of the smaller guys. They don't race at Thompson because when you wreck at Thompson, you wreck bad and it's always a clip.
Yeah.
And I just feel like this is just the next level of that.
right.
You know what I mean?
right.
Well, I mentioned the Pro Truck Challenge being part of that event. They also unveiled their 2026 schedule, which contains 10 races, 3 of them at Thompson, 1 at Waterford, and a return to Wiscasset Speedway for the first time in 5 years.
It's a lot to ask for them.
To go
Yeah,
up
dude.
there to Maine.
It's a lot.
You
man.
did that when you guys ran the
Dude,
tour, right?
It was brutal.
How long's that
It's like
ride?
5 hours.
God damn.
Right, and we would go to the race, the Speedbowl at night, go home and try to sleep for 2 hours, get up at 3 or 2:30 to drive to Wiscasset,
Damn.
unload the truck in practice. Like I remember me and Daryl fell asleep inside the trailer one time, and they were like pretty much calling us out, and we're all laying around, and then I would drive home. We would race, load the
my
truck
goodness.
up, and then drive home and get home at like midnight.
Oh, you wouldn't stay at a hotel?
No,
And this is usually what day of the week that this takes place on?
Saturday night.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
Sunday. It's a Sunday. Usually, it's a Sunday race. I don't know when it is, but it would be a Sunday afternoon
Yeah,
race.
I mean I get it's a touring series, but that's brutal, especially for a lot of the small budget guys.
yeah.
That's
I mean,
tough.
it's either that or you got to stay over and
Right.
miss a day of work,
Yeah.
or
Well, who wants to
you-
do that?
Or you're staying over Saturday night.
We're being asked in the chat if they still have the chase system, which is
Yes,
correct,
they're
right?
not changing the chase system from what I
It's
from what I
same
looked up
same
on the
exact
website.
format. as
Yeah, I
last
guess
year.
they
Okay.
discussed it in the banquet.
Interesting.
And from what it looked like, they're keeping it the same for this year.
Yeah.
Right.
Apparently, it was an overwhelming yes to keep
Wow,
it.
Wow, that is shocking.
From what I read on the website, at
Yeah.
least.
That's
yeah.
interesting.
So now we're going to move to the Monaco Modified Tri-Track Series when we found out that they'll be launching the Monaco Modified Kids Club, presented by Mr. Reuter. What is the Kids Club? It's a program designed to connect the next generation of racing fans to the excitement of short track racing. Members will be offered an exclusive welcome pack at the track, special giveaways at the track that will be different for each event, and unique race day activities. The program is free, and you can register online, or at least the parents and guardians can register for their kids at monacomodified.com. You can click on the Kids Club tab to register. That's
Yeah, I
a
mean-
cool event.
Yeah,
for them.
Yeah, anything that's going to help get kids involved in the sport. I mean, how can you not be all for it?
Yeah,
Right?
you got to do it.
It would be great if they could do something at tracks where they allow kids in the pits. I don't know if this is too far fetched, but just to give them a little taste, a walk around, see.
It's so difficult with
I know it
liabilities.
is, but
it's
you
so
know,
difficult.
it's like you could only hope that it because you need to keep these kids interested
You do.
somehow,
right.
right? And
That's the only reason I'm into racing because I to this day I know nothing about cars.
right.
But my family brought me there when I was a kid.
right.
Same
Hooked
here.
me right in.
Yeah.
And then I left, and then when my cousin started racing in the late '90s, and we went
Sucked
back
you
to
right
it was
back in.
like It was like riding a bike,
Yeah,
right? Like,
man.
oh yeah, I remember all of this, and it's all freaking awesome. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it sucked me right back in.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
I think Stafford used to have a kids club a long time ago because I think people told me they were part of that. So
Yeah, it's a great thing. It's something that needs to be done.
Yeah.
Because with everything that's at these kids' hands every day, you got to try to reel them in somehow. And so kudos to those guys for starting something new, and Mr. Rooter for sponsoring it. So
and it's free.
And it's
You're
free.
not paying anything. It's free to join. What more can you ask
That's a
for?
big sell
Right.
there. Yep.
Lastly, some big news that came out yesterday.
Uh-oh.
Michael Christopher Jr. announced on the Black Flag podcast that he'll be competing in the NASCAR truck race at Rockingham on Friday, April 3rd, driving for Halmar Friesen Racing.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
My man!
That is a great thing to see that partnership continue. I mean,
Tough track.
He did a one-off start at New Hampshire.
Yeah.
And he finished 12th. Mm-hmm. I mean, imagine what he can do.
It's a tough track,
Maybe
but-
he can earn a few more in there too.
I was about to say, Rockingham's a whole different beast, though, compared to Loudon. That is a tough place to handle.
Yeah, but everybody's got to start. Yeah, and I think he'll do fine.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I mean, he was really good in the race for the seat.
Yeah, he was.
You know, and
I mean, we basically
he got snubbed.
we all just want him to beat Minnie Tyrell, right? I mean, is that
Hey, no hate
That's a
to
given,
Minnie,
is it
but
not?
I kind of have a personal grudge against him now because of that, unfortunately.
seriously?
Just keep your hat forward, Michael, next time. That's
that
important.
is important. Yeah, good for him though. I
No,
mean,
seriously.
listen, Mike's making moves, dude.
Yeah.
Mike's making. He's got the great tour ride.
Yep.
He's got another Stuart Friesen ride. I'm sure there's more stuff lined up for him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All he's got to do is win. It's no big deal.
The stars are aligning.
no big deal.
Yeah, but good for Mike. Congrats to those guys, man, for living the dream, right? Trying to live the dream as just every kid wanted to do. And so it's going to be fun. I get to bet on them. This is going to be great.
Oh, my God.
Diego, that'll reel us back in.
Oh, yeah. Let's put a couple
Yeah, I'll
bucks
take
on
it.
all
I'll take it.
MC3.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
And on that note, this has been your Dale Hedquist Motorsports Weekly Update.
All right, Bonssa, great job as always. Reminator, get yourself ready over there because we have another fascinating version of the Waddell Communications Nostalgia Nugget of the week. I'm pretty sure we nailed it. Right
You guys are
there,
back on it.
That's good stuff by us.
Last week was not the best.
All right, I got a little good one for you here. You ready? We got word this past week that the old Wild and Wacky Wednesday series now once again going to be known as Thursday Night Thunder. Similar to when the same move was made in 2015 and 16 when Diego's brother Sean ran the Speedbowl. But the first time that it was the Thursday Thunder moniker was used was back in 1996 when Terry Ames was the Speedbowl promoter. It actually debuted on the 4th of July, which was on a Thursday that year, and it included legend cars, 2 classes of enduros, and 2 classes of lady races. The series was officially called Thursday Night Thunder, or TNT for short, they called it back then. It returned in 1997 with the truck division added. The series was retooled as Sunday Spectacular with the same cars from 98 to 2000 before they successfully rebranded the whole thing as Wild and Wacky Wednesdays with the Super X cars and X cars along with the Legends. Interestingly enough, Diego, the winner of that first Legend car race on Thursday Night Thunder in 1996 was the reigning NASCAR Truck Series crew chief and Newington, Connecticut native Scott Cipodelli. How about that little nugget for you? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if I can just...
Zippy was in there.
Yeah, I'll give you a little... there you go. There he is right there.
Damn. All right.
Right? Chilling.
Bro, and he's been hot on some posts, too. Did you see him comment?
Is he really?
Oh, yeah. He's like, I'd like to run the place.
No.
Yes,
Come
I'm
on,
being
come
dead
on.
ass.
No, you're
Yes, I
joking.
see him commenting on posts, and I said, "Oh, Zippy's all excited about the Speedbowl again."
Is that right, huh?
Yeah,
well,
man.
now we know why. We know the connection
That's
there.
awesome.
Yeah.
It's cool, though, because everyone talks about Greg and his success with Tony Stewart and those championships, but Scott Zipadelli's a 2-time truck champion.
Yeah.
He ain't a joke.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
All right, our man Rob's ready. We're going to keep things moving here.
Absolutely.
It's time again to go down to the bullpen.
right, people. For tonight's Who's Your Tiree Stat Chat. You know, I said it early in the show. I'd love to be sitting here raging about bad calls, but the time for that will come.
Mm-hmm.
But tonight we have a few not specifically on-track related things. The first one, we talked about it in the updates right next to me here right now. Do you believe the move back to Thursday nights is going to revitalize the midweek shows at Waterford?
I don't think it'll hurt it.
Say that one more time. I got lost in the live chat. Sorry, Rob.
Sid, I gave you such a clean delivery.
I know.
on that,
My
too.
bad.
Unreal.
My bad.
Do you believe that the move back to Thursday nights is going to revitalize the midweek shows at the Bowl?
I don't know. I don't think it's going to make it worse.
Right.
But I'm not sure if the move to a different day in and of itself is going to get more people there. Do you, Diego?
I don't. I mean, I don't see how.
Yeah.
Why would somebody say I'm going to go race now because it's Thursday?
I think it will.
Right?
Yeah. I would say it's going to prevent them from potentially losing. Maybe potentially help them in the grandstands, maybe. Even though I still kind of think of like
Well, now you could go race Thursday, Friday, Saturday every week.
true story.
I don't know. Wednesday versus Thursday. I mean, you're a 9 to 5 layman. I mean, what's the?
The great part
You're
about
still going to work
Thursday
tomorrow?
Night Thunder for me, I may be able to think because those races last so long,
Yeah.
and usually I go to work by 6 a.m., but we only work 4-day work weeks at Critical.
Yeah.
So now I could stay
So
out
you're
and
good.
watch them because I'm off on Friday.
That's true. If you got 4 10s, you're lucky.
Okay, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Because that event lasts so long.
I would say to that point, if they tighten up the show and you're out of there at 9:30, that's going to have a
Right.
bigger effect than
I think that would be the huge effect. Like
Yeah.
whoever runs the track this year, when they put this whole thing together, now that they moved it to Thursday, they should just go back. I mean, if you're going to go old school, let's just go real old school.
No heats.
No heats.
No heats at all.
Okay?
Yep.
Or if we're something in practice speeds or something.
Now, how would they start them before the heats? Was it practice speeds?
I don't know if it
Or
was
like,
a-
just might as well do a random draw.
Why don't we do a random
I
draw
know.
every week? That would be great.
You wanna
it is
get
it's a beginner's division, right?
right.
I know they're racing for points, but the cream always rises to the crop at the end of
It
these
does.
races.
Yeah.
They run 25 laps.
That's a good question. I forget. I don't know how they started.
I don't
them.
remember either, but a guy like Ben Pollard who's coming back for like a 4-peat or something, is that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
He's going for 4 in a row.
You
if he
can
comes
start
back.
that dude 19th with 25 laps.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
You have to wreck him.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
But you would
I
have
love
to-
him, but
I love him too, but
Right.
you would have to wreck him
Right.
for him still not to make it to the front.
100%.
Yeah.
Right? The good guys are going to make it there. It's like starting Keith in 19th. You don't think he's going to make it in his prime at the bowl. Start him 19th.
Right.
35 laps. He's going to be in the top
You have
3.
to wreck him.
You're going to have to wreck
Yeah,
him.
or hope someone else takes him out along the way.
So anyways, yeah, I hope they revamp that show, and it'd be really great if they could shorten it.
Right.
I feel a little better because I got Friday off. I may be able to attend more, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Well, I guess if you don't mind, I have maybe a little follow up to that.
Yeah, go
Go
for
for
it.
it.
If there's not going to be much of a change in the attendance or car count. I mean, why move it back to Thursdays? I mean, what inspired the change at all? Do you think?
To
Oh,
Thursday.
but you know what I say? Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Well, there's that. You're saying why they moved it to Thursday?
Yeah.
Because there's so many Wednesday events this
Yeah.
year, or at least relatively speaking, there's more Wednesday events than usual.
Right.
So that's just to avoid conflict.
And Thompson
with
runs
those.
on Wednesdays.
Thompson runs
Yeah.
on Wednesdays.
Oh, that is true.
Stafford's
That
got
is true.
a Wednesday
There's a
event.
Monaco race at
Seekonk.
Stafford.
So if you
Seekonk
counted
Tour
those during
race.
the summer,
Right.
there may be 6.
Yeah.
Right.
How are you going to run against those? You will never draw a person in the crowd.
Well, I mean, I guess in that regard, maybe you get a few
Different
more there
crowd.
on a Thursday.
Well, that's the
Little
point.
Thompson Mini shows up,
It is a
maybe?
different crowd, and like because Seekonk runs their Fast Fridays on Friday. That's Stafford owns Fridays when it comes to the mod crowd.
100%.
You know what I mean?
That's
Right.
true.
So I mean, it is a little bit different. I feel like people that like the X cars and Super X cars are going to go to the Wednesdays regardless of if the tour is at Thompson on
True.
Wednesday. You know,
That's
Yeah,
true.
for sure.
But the person that's just a race fan in general, like a guy like, I'm going to call him out like a Terry Battle kind of guy,
yeah.
he's going to go. Right? But if he has to make the choice between Thompson and Waterford, Wacky Wednesday or a show at Thompson, he's
Thursday
probably
Thunder.
or Thursday, right? But, I'm talking about when it was Wednesday.
Yeah.
He was going to go to Thompson.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Right now, you don't have to make that decision anymore.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
I mean, to your point, Diego, I do think that them revamping the event itself will do more than just the day move. I mean, that's a nice cheap event. Like it's easy to just say, oh, like screw it. Like let's go to the bowl. It's a $12 ticket. You know,
you draw out of the hat for each division. This division's only running heats tonight. You guys want to run heats, or just this division is?
I say scrap them all.
Or scrap them all.
I like random draw.
Random draw, baby.
Good. Wrap it up by 9. You know, my friends, they got to go work at EB.
I would try to
at
cheat.
6 a.m.
I would try to cheat.
We do little $1 pools. That's the best one. Anyway.
Yep.
My next question. With all the big names seemingly pouring in and some returning tracks, do you think that the 2026 Whelen Mod Tour season can be the start of a renaissance of sorts for that series?
Slightly. I mean, I'm excited. Colby's coming back, right? Does that count?
For part of the season, yeah.
Part of the season. You got to love seeing him come back.
Right.
Zachem I think he's getting stronger and stronger the older he gets. Because he was strong at New Smyrna.
He's riding the momentum right now,
he's
bro.
He's riding the momentum.
He was kind of scary at Stafford. I mean, I don't even want to know what happened if he started 10, 12 starts.
And we had this discussion last week about Rookie of the Year. I think it was Dane or somebody had wrote in an email. You've got Teddy Hodgson, who is just kind of, I think, revitalizing. They had an off year last year, but
right.
He's coming in, and I expect him to be very competitive.
Now you can add Andrew Moeller.
You could add Andrew Moeller. Too bad he missed New Smyrna.
Right.
But
so is Paulie Hartwig.
Yes.
Christopher Jr., I assume he's already
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Yeah,
Christopher on there regular.
Yeah.
This is probably the best list of drivers they've had in a while.
In
terms of their full-time roster. It's pretty stacked.
I feel like since COVID, we've been talking about, the full-time entries are dwindling. Like, is the tour in trouble? This year, we're not talking about that. Like, the aura around that series has changed. It feels like there's some real juice behind it.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's just me, but I feel like I'm really tuned into that sort of media cycle. I'm just not seeing it. I just see a lot of excitement for all these names, announcements. Moeller's now on it. I mean, the hype train's it's picking up steam here.
And what helps is that this year they're only running 2 races down south, and they're the first 2 events of the year. The last 14 are run in the New England region or Pennsylvania or New York. So travel-wise, you cut the amount of races down south at least in half compared to last season, which helps out the teams. So
You're a smart motherfucker. That's right.
Thank you. They made a lot of positive changes for this season, and I think they're starting to see the fruits
and then
of their
here's the
labor.
other thing, too, that I don't think anybody said. This is the first year, right, for the new tire?
Yes.
Right? So it's going to make things a little interesting. It helps maybe a guy like Moeller.
It's cheaper.
For sure.
And you got Gary Putnam running everything.
Right.
Right? So you have somebody else in charge.
Yes.
And he has the opportunity here to really, really, really put the not that the tour has left the map, but really reinsert themselves.
Familiar face.
And all these new young bucks coming in here is really, really, really cool. And I'm excited to watch some of these guys hopefully climb the ladder.
Yep. It just feels like in one way or another, Tracks drivers is kind of reintegrating with that northeastern roots. I mean, people are saying it in the chat, and I think that's going to help it.
And let's be honest here.
Yep.
The northern boys right now, which is tremendous.
They're on it.
They're on it, and they're getting chances whether they have money or they know the right people. There seems to be opportunities that are happening down south.
Yep.
Right? And that's the ultimate goal one day. A lot of, Mike Christopher sat in here. He wants to race on a Sunday. Right? That's still every kid's dream.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And there seems to be, thanks to people like Ryan Preece, who helped reopen that door and say, man, these guys are some tough bastards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, maybe we need to relook at these guys. And then Mike Christopher getting on the show and Austin Beers representing really the Northeast, even though he's from Pennsylvania.
Still Northeast.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm talking about our New England mecca of drivers.
Yes.
He's outside of that, but he's kind of falling in that now because
he's in it, I would say,
he races
partially.
everywhere here now.
Yep.
And so it's just opening all these doors for different drivers. So it's really exciting time to be a New England short tracker that's successful because you have an opportunity. And that's all I wanted to say.
I think this is going to be a really good year for modified racing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. Are we really going to end the stat chat on a positive note for once? Actually, optimistic. Usually it just ends us all solemnly sitting here going, well. Hopefully
it's
we have something
positive.
happen. I know it's. How
That's
can you spin it
good
negatively?
stuff, man. That's
Yep.
real good stuff.
Yep.
So I'm excited.
Yep. Sid, back to you.
Go
All right.
racing, baby.
Let's keep it rolling here. Next segment up. Here we go. All right, big thanks to our friends over there at Skate LLC Property Management with the Did You Know segment this week. So the peeps over there at Stafford, Diego, you know, they dropped Mike Christopher Sr. as the latest addition to the 60 greatest modified drivers. Now, did you know that his last career win at Stafford came on June 28th, 2002? And wouldn't you know, he was driving his brother Ted's Mystique Motorsports number 13 car that day. I thought that was kind of a neat little nugget there.
Yeah, that's cool.
Bonssa, what was it? Teddy was racing at Richmond?
Yeah, there was a tour race at Richmond that same night that he competed in. So they had Mike Christopher Sr. subbing in the 13 SK for a 100-lap feature, and he won the damn thing.
Wow.
So there's the Speedway scene thing we found there in the articles. You can see Mike and Jen and little Junior there over in Victory Lane.
How cool is that?
Yeah, and then down below there you got the that badass Mystique Motorsports number 13, man.
Yep. It was odd to look back on the footage of that. I mean, obviously they're twin brothers, and you look at that grainy kind of 480i footage. I'm like, are you sure that's not just Ted? It's hard to tell. It really is
crazy. The amount of racing success that runs through that bloodline.
Yeah.
It's
Seriously.
just crazy.
Yep.
And Mike Sr. retired fairly early.
Really early.
When his son Mike Jr. was born. If he stuck around like Ted did, who knows how many more races
honestly,
he could have
because I
won.
was going to say, you could sit here and you could have a debate, right? If Mike would have continued on like Ted did.
Well, when Mike retired, he was the more accomplished
I know
driver.
he was.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is weird to think about now.
Yeah,
Right.
he had 3
Yeah.
championships by the time he retired, and Ted had 2 at Stafford.
Yeah.
Right. It almost feels outlandish to even say it out loud, but like I've heard the case made by people that they think that Mike is the better driver.
It's crazy.
It
to-
really
to-
is absurd to even
to
suggest.
have that debate,
Right.
you know, because all you can remember, like, you know, is Ted.
3 at Thompson, too, by the way. 3 championships
Yep.
at Thompson,
Yeah.
too. Yep.
Man.
Matter of fact, when he did that, the only other driver who had 3 championships at both Thompson and Stafford in the modifieds was Bugsy Stevens.
Wow.
That is some company.
Yeah,
Right?
maybe,
Damn.
listen, I'm not saying Mike doesn't get enough love, but maybe Mike doesn't get enough love.
He should have been the 50th
I agree. He
greatest,
was
if you ask
snubbed
me.
originally.
Yeah, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Maybe
Yeah.
Mike doesn't get enough love, and Ted has overshadowed that for him because Ted was such a big name towards the end before he had passed. You know, Ted was it,
Right?
Yep.
you know, but
Well,
yeah.
Ted raced until he was in his late 50s and winning races.
Right.
Mike
Yeah, I
could
mean,
have done the same thing.
With the original list being made in '98, I have to say he definitely got snubbed.
Yeah.
He definitely got snubbed, but he's been done justice now.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Diego, get yourself ready over there. Let's get after it, shall we?
Oh, boy!
Wow.
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
This is awesome. I love this. You ready, Bonds?
Born ready. Why me? Why me specifically?
Well, you don't. I mean, you don't look enthusiastic. Look at him over there. He's
listen,
enthusiastic.
Can you see how happy I am?
We can hear it.
I know. We got to thank Ed Marcel Firewood and Land Clearing for this segment of viewer mail, which I greatly appreciate them and all the viewers. So keep sending them in. We're going to start off with Dane. Are you ready?
You already asked that.
No, I'm talking to you, Bonds.
So was the first time.
Only because I love you, my friend. Okay, here we go, Dane. Thanks for sending this in. Is the Wednesday show at Seekonk just as much of a marquee race as it has been? Does the sanction switching from tri-track to the tour make it a bigger deal, or has swapping support divisions and moving away from the more recognizable open wheel Wednesday moniker over the past couple of years dimmed the event's significance? I like the lineup of races this year more than last, and I'm looking forward to hopefully going to that track that day, which in the end is really all the track should be concerned with. But is the event still a big deal in the region, Or has it just become another midweek show in Southern New England? It's a great question.
What was it called last year? Midweek Madness?
Midweek Madness,
Yeah.
which is what it's called now. So it's not called Open Wheel Wednesday anymore.
Right.
And I think they kind of, you couldn't call it Open Wheel Wednesday because like the Grand State Pro Stocks are going to be there, right?
Yeah.
That's not
Right.
Open Wheel. So I actually, like in a branding sense, I love the name Open Wheel Wednesday. I thought was a great branding name, but it doesn't fit anymore.
Right.
Right.
I mean, will it be as big as an event? I mean, I don't know. I guess it's hard to see a tour race that comes to a local track that's not a big event.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, not that Monaco's but the Mod Tour always bring a lot of people,
I will say this.
right?
I don't think the sanction is the difference maker in this case because the Spring Sizzler and Fall Final have gone through different sanctions or just Stafford
Yep.
Yeah.
weekly rules.
Yeah, right.
And it has been a big race throughout both events' time span.
Yeah, great point.
But I think the bigger deal is the fact that Nima's not there on Wednesday. I forgot what the other division was, I think, that accompanied the modified race and Nima. I think there was a third division. It might have been the 350 Supers for some time. But I think the fact that you've lost open wheel
Yeah.
in Open Wheel Wednesday is the bigger factor. Because I think that's what made that event super unique was that it was all open wheels capped off with a big modified race. Because Open Wheel Wednesday was not always a tri-track race.
No, it predates the Tri-Track series
Yeah.
for sure. But I'll give you this. I think another thing to think of is, Seekonk's one of those tracks like the Speedbowl where when it was an independent show or with the Monaco series, you're going to get the Dylan Izzos and those type of guys that are going to go there and compete and be competitive. And you're not going to get those guys going to the tour event because either A, they don't feel because of the rules package you're going to be competitive, or from what we've heard several drivers tell us, the red tape that there is to go through to get a NASCAR license and the drug tests and all that administrative stuff to run one race is not worth it. So for the mod race itself, it might still be a great event for Seekonk and a great race to watch or whatever, but I don't know if they're going to like outdraw cars what the Monaco brought.
I don't think that definitely is going to happen.
Right, because at a track like Seekonk, those series that aren't NASCAR attract those teams that the tour is not going to attract.
I don't think it will, but I think the people will still come.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
The place will be packed.
Yeah, I
The
agree.
place will be packed, I think, no matter which sanction it is.
Yeah,
for the most
Seekonk's,
part.
it's like a special event modified track now.
I'd like to be
Because-
brutally honest too. I mean, I know everybody loves the Nimas, and I like Nimas too, but I've always kind of been a fendered guy outside of modifieds, and so the end of the year event when they have the act with the Monacos and the Streeters, that's right up my alley.
Yeah, that's
more of,
and that's the Haunted 100. They're still going to have that.
That's more of my kind of event. If I today I was going to look it up. When this question had come through and I'd looked it up, I was on my Google page and I was looking for Seekonk schedule because I wanted to see who was with, the tour that day, and I was like, damn, I hope they have like the Streeters or something like that. I don't know what they're having
For
but
the Wednesday event?
Yeah.
Grand State Pro Stocks.
Yeah, I have it right here. It's the Grand State Pro Stocks and a Legends race.
Yeah,
Legend
That's
car
great.
race.
To me, that's a great event.
Yeah.
I wish it was more like that when Monaco was there.
I'm not saying that event is going to lose its luster because it has lost all open wheel aspects.
Yeah.
But I think that would be the bigger contributing factor than the fact that instead of Monaco Modifieds, it's the NASCAR Wheel and Modified Tour. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
I think the fact that it's not all open wheel is the bigger point in this
Yeah.
situation because that's what that event has always been until this past season.
It is weird not having the midgets there on that event. I mean, as a kid.
But I feel like didn't they? I felt like they made this change because they felt they weren't drawing what they could if they had the fendered events.
Yeah.
That's what I
believe that
That's
too.
what
though.
I thought.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
the Haunted 100 is very successful in my opinion because the way they have the big fender tour in ACT.
Right. Yep.
All right, next one. This is from our buddy Jeremy Martin.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Oh, yeah.
We know him.
He's
Hold
good.
on, Diego. Before
Yes.
you continue on,
Okay.
I think it would be smart if we gave a little update here on the old Mid-State Site Development live chat poll. Right? We asked everybody at the top of the show if they like the Speedbowl schedule. We got 52% say yes. They say I'm just glad it's finally released.
Right.
By a wide margin. Yes, a great mix of events is second at 24%. Wait, what? The schedule's out has 17%, and only a mere 7% said hell to the no. We don't like
Wow.
it. So that's good.
Oh, that's a good ratio, I'd say, for the bowl. It's
Yeah.
overall a win.
All right, we'll get back to that at the end of the show. Continue on over there, Chief.
Okay, here we go. Jeremy Martin sent us in. What is probably what is on everyone's mind is who is running the Speedbowl. Did any news come out at the banquet? Now, I could tell you this. I was there.
Yeah.
I still don't know. I still don't know what's going on over there.
I mean, did they mention anything?
Nothing that I it's going to be right up until the time is due.
This is why I don't go to the banquet, man, because I would just get pissed off.
Yeah, I don't know if they were supposed to make an announcement there, though. I mean, you were kind of hoping to get some dirty news.
Yeah, but hold on a second. What do you mean you didn't know if they were supposed to? Yes, they were supposed to.
They were?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, the season's starting in 2 months.
Yeah, well, the place is opening. You know it's opening. Fix your cars. The rules came out.
That's so lame, dude.
The rules came
That is
out.
so lame.
Listen, the rules came out. Okay?
Who's enforcing the rules?
I don't know.
You don't have a race
Somebody's-
director, so you got rules, but who's enforcing them? You don't even know.
Well, somebody will be.
Who's that?
Well, I might do it.
No, that's not going to be any good.
He said you're so awful.
That's not gonna be
Speedbowl
any
entry list just dropped to 0.
Yeah.
You're so awful. All right, that's enough out of you. Okay,
right.
The next question here is, what do you think of the Speedbowl schedule? We kind of went over that. Is it better than last year? What do you guys think? I think it is.
I'm
I
just
think that-
kind of indifferent to it,
It's-
honestly.
it's-
I'm
good.
also indifferent.
I don't think it's worse or better. It's just in the middle to me.
I think the Thursday over Wednesday / we no longer have to say the Wild and Wacky Wednesday Sunday Spectacular. I'm excited about that.
Okay, that is good. That is a plus.
I mean, like I said to you earlier, like I'm excited about the 2 events for Monaco this year.
Yeah.
I'm excited about the pro trucks being there. I'm excited that the vibe of the wacky, the Wings and Wheels event. I know you guys disagree a little bit, but it brings me back a little to when the place was successful. And so I'm feeling hopeful. Maybe I'm just clinging on to pieces because I love the place so much and it's my home track.
Just using a name from a time when there was better stuff going on. It's not.
Well, I mean,
a little more than that, though.
Yeah, well,
I don't know.
I'm going to remain positive.
I'm
Okay.
indifferent.
Okay.
Oh, so I'm the jerk.
You're the jerk.
Okay.
I'm going to remain positive and
Okay.
think that we're on the upward sky here.
I'm in a wait and see mode.
Yeah,
Wait
same
and
here.
see.
Like
Okay.
the on-track product is going to determine it. It's not like I'm going to not go because of the schedule. Like there's weekend dates. All right, I'll go to a couple.
Right.
Is the show going to be good? That's what matters.
The next part of his question.
Hold on a second here. Before we get going here, I think Reminator says that she wants to chime in here.
Anytime today.
Go.
I'm okay. Well, if you have any questions for us,
Right, you have-
please send it to sidviewpodcast@gmail.com. Back to you, Diego.
Hell yeah, send those things in.
Smooth as butter, folks.
Hell yeah.
As always.
Your job's
now
just
it's
to
like
talk.
some crispy canola oil.
And the last part of Jeremy's question, Sid, which I think you answered, was Wednesday moving to Thursday. Will that work? And are there still a lot of divisions?
Yeah.
And so yes, to his point, you had made a comment already about
Yeah, there's still too many divisions.
8 divisions on multiple Saturdays. It's just a lot.
8 divisions is.
I've
that's
never
just
even thought about it like
insane.
that. When you said it, I'm like,
First 3 weeks, man.
woo!
With heats for all of them.
Whoever's race director better be on point.
No.
Right? Get them moving, baby. Let's
Don't get
go.
your hopes up.
It wouldn't be as bad as if, you had 4 divisions have heats and the other 4 didn't. But if you're having heats for all 8 divisions, that's the time-consuming part.
Right.
Yeah.
especially
Especially
if you have
if
2 or
something
3.
happens.
Right.
Yeah,
Chaos,
right.
Something always does. It's
Usually how it goes.
Right.
I better bring my flat top.
Yeah.
Because we's cooking outside that night. All right. All right, here we go. We got one more. You folks ready? This is from our buddy Joe Pavo. You ready?
Okay.
He's a great guy. Thanks, Joe, for always sending stuff in, too, by the way. It says, hello, all. Excited to have you back. I have so many friends who like racing but have never been to a damn race. That happens a lot.
Mm-hmm.
If you could tell them which track to go to first, where would it be? Of course, I love Seekonk, but Stafford and the SKs are quite a show. Hopefully, I get to see you all this year. And again, great show. You all work so well together and complement each other perfectly. That's from Joe Pavo. Joe, thanks for always sending in and thanks for always supporting the show. And now to his question.
Mm-hmm.
If you had a friend, Sid,
Yeah.
that's never been anywhere,
Yeah.
where would you send him first just to hook him in?
Well, I like all 4 tracks for different reasons. I think they all have their own little sort of charm. But if I'm only picking one, it should be of no surprise. I would say you're going to have to go to Stafford on Friday nights.
Yep.
I mean, it's, one of the best short tracks in the country, and it's right here in our neighborhood. So,
Well, can I tell you something real quick? So, we all know the Speedbowl has a little bit of work to do, right? To get back to, at one time, don't try it. Don't
You're
try
not
it,
gonna
dude.
do it.
That guy
And you
thought-
missed.
He did do it.
You missed.
You are no LeBron.
I wish we had a
James.
Shrek.
that is correct.
The noise of it hitting the floor says
Hell
it
yeah.
all.
That's correct.
But the one thing that I do want to say about this, at one point, I got to say Waterford was right at the level playing field with Stafford. Maybe in my eyes, sometimes a little better. But Stafford has definitely upped their game. We went to
Early 2010s, Speedbowl was hitting on all cylinders.
it was great, and so it's gonna I think the Speedbowl honestly is there's just going through this rough patch. But it's like the wave. Can you ride the wave? Who can ride the wave the longest? But I can tell you this: my mother and aunt went to Stafford last year to watch my brother's first race. Oh yeah, they got a spanking.
Oh Jesus! Okay.
So it was the Casella 80, I believe, or it was the Casella night, and Mark and his father were nice enough. We were able to go up into the tower and eat and do the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom said to me, she looked out and she's like, oh, this place is awesome.
Yeah.
And that was my mom's event, her take on the place. She didn't like the ride so much.
Yeah, the ride there sucks.
But when she was up there, she was just like, this is awesome.
Well, I remember the first time I took, we went to Stafford and I had like the drone guys and Ben and Josh and, those guys are big with the drifting scene, and they've done a lot of motorsports stuff before they hooked up with us, but not the circles track stuff. And I took them up on top of the, like where the tower cam is.
Yep.
And they were just like taking pictures of their phone. Like I could just tell they knew they were at a big time place and they had to capture the moment while they were up there. You know what I mean? And I don't think they're doing that at other tracks.
No.
So I will give you one local track outside the 4. Stafford is number 1 amongst the 4, but I would be one to take a friend of mine to Thunder Road.
And I was gonna bring it up, Bonza. What a great experience.
Thunder Road is
gorgeous.
Over Stafford?
Yeah.
No.
Well, that
because
was the
Stafford's
question.
much closer. Yeah, but we're all saying
It's
Stafford.
a good honorable mention,
Yeah, we've all said Stafford. A different track I would take someone to. I will make the 2.5 hour long drive, 3 hour long drive with my friend in the passenger seat to take them to Thunder Road. Because that track is gorgeous.
Yeah.
The racing there is phenomenal. It's a very laid back atmosphere. You can sit up on the hill. It's very casual.
Yeah.
And the racing is phenomenal. Like it's a great place to go for your first race. Stafford obviously is fantastic. And for any of us in this region, that's number 1. But if you took someone to a different track, especially further up or in a different area, Thunder Road takes the cake.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, and it's like everyone's already said it, but I'm 24 years old. My friends are all brain rotted Gen Zers that scroll social media all day.
So are you.
So yes, okay.
I love this.
I am also included in the demographic. So if I'm going to bring someone to a race, it's got to be a place that moves the show along, where there's not long cleanups, where there's not stupid things holding the show up. We need short, snappy. The number one complaint I hear is that races are too long. Oh, I can't watch NASCAR because it's 3 hours long. I'd say specifically a regular Stafford Friday night with the 5 standard divisions. Because if you bring it to an open mod show, and maybe it's not the best field, runs on for too long, they might not want to come back. But they see that SK race is the finale, quick little 40 laps. That's a winner right there.
That was my first Friday night, a regular night, and it got me hooked.
It just wins you over so fast.
Unfortunately, Waterford has changed just a little bit, but Sid, me and you could attest, some of the best races you've ever seen. I mean, literally sitting on the edge of your seat, like,
oh yeah,
holy shit, did that just happen?
Well,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean that's what I miss. You know how many memories I have of driving home from the Speedbowl in the heyday of Sid's View, like almost anxiety. I can't wait to get home and edit this so people can see what the hell just happened.
Right.
It was so exciting.
There's always something else.
I feel like every week it was at least one, if not 2 or 3 races. Were there it was crazy.
Yeah, I'm sad to only have dream-like memories of that era. I mean, you guys saw the picture of me, like Keith Rocco's car. I was there. I wasn't really lucid enough to appreciate it, but
you damn right, wise ass.
Well, hey, listen, we's going to keep on moving. That was the another segment of Ed Marcel, Firewood and Land Clearing, and I appreciate everybody sending in their emails, so keep it up. Thank you, guys.
All right, I got a nice little nugget here for you. In next segment, let's get you up. It's time for the good old stat drop. Our friends over there at Preferred Fabrication taking care of us here. So, Diego.
Yeah.
Ray Christian, we call him RC3, and he actually is a third, unlike what you call Mike Christopher Jr.
MC3 sounds good, though.
Dude, I'm going to call him that accidentally, and it's not going to be good.
It's not an accident.
So our man Ray, he became the second Speedbowl competitor to win a late model and a mini stock championship at the track in their career. I'm going to throw it over to you, Diego. Why don't you tell us who was the first one? Come on. Hold on. You want me to
play it?
Yeah.
He won't think if he don't play.
Here's the
late model.
There's our boy Ray.
Bruce Thomas.
There you go. Well done. He got it. There he is. Bruce Jr. 2001, he won the mini stock championship. And then from 2007 to 2009, he was the dominant car in the Act Late models. So that's a little stat
Can I
drop
tell you
for
something?
you. Yeah, go.
Ray got up and gave his speech. I was at the banquet, and so me and Sean were sitting there.
Yeah.
I looked over at my brother. So that boy right there can drive.
Oh, yeah, he can.
That boy can drive. I mean,
he's actually very underrated.
Very underrated. He brings the equipment home every week.
Yep.
With the wheels on it. Very rarely do you see him wreck. And no matter what he's driving, he's up front.
Yeah.
But was he good enough to advance to the next round?
Well, you know what, Bonssa? Good job by you here.
That was baller.
That's our cue. I guess we're going to try to find out there, huh? Wow. Well, Diego.
Yeah.
We are it's a firestorm with what we fire people up with this stuff here, huh?
Bro.
We're in trouble.
Bro.
It's crazy.
People get a little salty about this.
Yep. Well, let's throw the bracket up here so we can see where we're at. This is where we left off. Now, I think next year we might call it the Butthurt Brackets because it's all the people that are getting fired up about it on social media.
No, and I think the drivers do too. They just don't say nothing, but they are butthurt.
Well, they're not going to be happy if
you
we
know what I
eliminate
tell
them.
them?
What?
You know what I tell them? Prove us wrong. Make us fools next year.
Right.
That's what I tell them. Make us fools next year and call us out in your interview afterwards.
Look, if they want to openly stage 1v1s against the person they lost, I mean, I'm all for it. That'd be great for the pod.
I love it.
Well, I think the part of it is that racers just, unlike me and you, Diego, I don't think they understand what March Madness is.
Listen,
They think that we're trying to figure out who's the greatest driver of all time, which
It's
we are
not
not.
it.
Which
It's
we are
not
not.
it.
No, it's not.
And what makes March Madness great is that what you think is going to happen hardly ever happens all the way through the bracket.
Yeah, it's not called March calculated, you know?
That's exactly. That's a very good point there.
Listen,
Robin.
I try to say, this is how bad it is.
Yeah.
Emma comes into the store this week, and she says, Dad, what the hell are you doing? I said, Emma, what are you talking about? Your picks are just ridiculous. And I'm like, Emma.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I said, what are you?
That's me.
Yeah. She's like, Dad, your picks are the worst picks of everybody. And she is just killing me. So then I have my new picks up.
Yep.
And she's looking at them. And she's like, Dad.
What are you, fucking stupid?
That's pretty much what she said to me. Carry on.
All right, let's go here. Let's take a look. Where we're going to start here. Modified bracket. Let's go.
Oh, man.
Diego, start us off here. We have the 1 seed, John Pulio, the defending SK Modified champion, against Corey DiMatteo, who at least for the bracket is in the 11 Hummel SK car.
Yeah.
So,
But, if I'm going
over
off,
to you.
If I'm going off last year, I mean, it's a no-brainer,
Yeah.
right? That's me, JP, man, all the way.
All right.
All the way. Hard. If one of you guys don't pick him, I'm going to be shocked.
Oh, Bonssa, over to you.
There's no way. There's no way.
Listen.
We're all ears. We're all ears.
Yeah, no, I'm just reassuring that you're
I'm
listening.
listening.
JP was really good last year. I don't base it off of their stats last year necessarily.
Oof, did you hear that, Remy? Sorry.
So we know JP was really good last year. Corey didn't have the best of years, especially in the beginning of the year with a different car. But I think people forgot also when Corey has a car that can win, he is tough.
But we're
let me
going
finish,
off
let me
last
finish.
year,
Not necessarily.
right?
Well, they are seeded by
just
last
for the
year.
just for the seedings,
The
but
seeding
not
is based
not
off
for
of
your
last year.
not for how you determine your winner.
Right.
Just how we seed him.
Okay.
I'm glad you've learned this in our Sweet
a little
16.
late. A little late.
Either way,
No, this is
when
still thirsty
DiMatteo has a
32.
car to win, he is one of the most aggressive attackers out there. And when he has the lead, he is one of the best defenders,
No
if
doubt.
not the best defender out there. He will make that car wide, and he will hang on to the damn thing to win. He proved it this year with Mike Christopher Jr. So, with that, I gave Corey DiMatteo the
He's a
nod.
smart racer.
He is.
He's a good racer.
I'm not saying JP's not,
Yep.
but Corey is really difficult to pass, and he's not afraid to send it. When he's got a fast car,
Yeah.
he's always one that you expect to make his way through the field almost as seamless as can be.
All right, Reminator.
Everyone likes my little bit of spice, you know? Okay. So I also agreed with Bonssa with the aggressive driving of Corey. But I did also think about the incident with Pulio when he was mad at Christopher.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, what if I kind of like twisted that into both of them racing? And for whatever reason, I was like, nah, Pulio, he had a little bit of a hot head that day, and he moved his ass out of the way. So
Wow.
Pulio won.
Okay. Rob, that's 2-1 over to you there, Chief.
Yeah, I mean, in Frolicious fashion, I sometimes like throw a little curveball in there.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay, this is where I usually go, oh, no, JP, but it's hard to, vote against the champ of the strongest weekly mod division in the country.
Mm-hmm.
I went with Pulio.
Yeah, same here. It's a 4-1 sweep for the Italian. Well, they're both Italians, actually. Sorry, 4-1 win. Don't get all verbal.
Relax.
Crazy. All right, let's carry on here. What do we have next over here? We have Flannery. For Flannery, the 12 seed now. He's a Cinderella of the tournament so far, up against Diego's boy, MC3. I can't stop saying that. All right. Bonssa.
Yeah, I went Mike Christopher Jr. Flannery's good. It's just Michael's on a different level right now. And like with DiMatteo, not afraid to push the issue.
All right. Diego?
Do you have to ask me?
Yes.
Listen.
Hold on. I mean, we can apply this to a few people, can't we?
Let me tell you about my best friend.
Go
He said,
ahead.
do you have to ask me? Diego, I mean, it is you that's saying the answer, I gotta say.
Well, listen, I have a thing behind, listen, obviously.
This is already
I have an opinion.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the reason for my opinion is because I'm not putting him at Stafford here.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I'm putting him at Waterford.
Oh, God.
Fair.
If I put him at Waterford, because obviously Stafford is Mike Christopher Jr.'s home.
That's a stomping ground right there.
Right?
Yep.
Now, Flannery's just been trying to get in there the last year or two.
Hey,
Right?
that's what she said.
That's what she said. Right? Bring MC3 down to the bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you pick?
Christopher's never won there in an SK.
I'm taking Flannery all day, baby.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Rob.
there is no, built-in premonition that this is taking place at Stafford. It's
Right.
taking place at Talladega, for all we know.
Right. But
What do
if
you got,
put him
Rob?
if you put him at the bowl,
I picked Mike Christopher. I mean, he's ascending beyond the plane of our area to national pursuits. I mean, it's hard not to go with him. He has so much steam right now. And I watched him win some races in some pretty freaking scrappy ways last year. That Casella win, holy.
All right.
right.
Reminator, 2-1 over to you.
Oh, what?
Seriously.
Sorry, my bad.
My B.
B. I also went Christopher. I also thought the way Fro did. So
Okay. Well, that makes him advance. I went with Mike as well, so that's 4-1. Yeah.
all right. Relax.
All right, here we go. Eric Burnt, the Bulldog, number 6 seed against the high roller Andrew Moeller, defending Speedbowl champion, 3 seed. What do we want to do here? Let's do. I'm going to start you off. Why not?
Yeah, go for it.
Well, this one was tough. They both,
This is a good one.
yeah, and they both had. They both won a ton of races at the Speedbowl, right? Was it
9 combined.
Yeah, 5. Was
5
it?
to 4.
Yeah. But I went with the crafty veteran. I went with the Bulldog. Yeah, so that's my pick. I'm going with the crafty vet. You know, us old guys, we got to stay together.
Yeah, I understand.
Let's go Reminator. What do you got?
So I was thinking about last year and who was up top at the end?
Mm-hmm.
Moeller. So I went with Moeller.
Okay. Well, he is the high roller up top there.
True,
Got
very
it.
true.
Diego.
Listen, to me, Andrew, in his own way, was groomed to be where he's headed to right now by his father.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Andrew's time to shine, right? Eric's had his time. So for me, it's Mr. Moeller moving on.
All right. 2-1 over to you, Bonssa.
Yeah, Moeller's on the rise. I'll give you that. But the Bulldog is the Bulldog. And I think he would have the edge over Moeller.
Is it 2-2?
It is
2-2.
2-2.
I believe so.
What a
You know
bracket
what
here.
that means.
By the way, it's the first of 8 out of the 16 that went 3-2.
Wow.
No shot.
Rob, over to you for the tiebreaker. Here we go. High roller versus the Bulldog.
Now, Burnt, yes, he is crafty. And he's quite the vet, I will say. I've watched him throughout the years. But you might remember earlier when I said I think Moeller is about to elevate that Mod Tour team to a new level. However, okay, I only said that because of how methodical Moeller is. And in a 1v1 with the Bulldog, I think he might be a little too methodical to prepare for the Bulldog's last lap pass.
Wow.
And I gave it to Eric Burnt.
Wow. The crafty
Moeller is
veteran.
knocked out.
I suppose so.
Crafty veteran said, listen, you're all up in the news, but I'm advancing in the brackets.
Wow, that's kind of an upset right there.
That's what, 6th seed over 3rd seed?
That's
That
an
is.
upset.
Well, we need one. It's March Madness. Come on,
True.
baby. All right, let's carry on. All right, here we go. Some more Italians squaring off. The 10 seed, another Cinderella story. The pride of Italy against one of the GOATs in the SK Modifieds, the legendary Keith Rocco, who swept out 5-0 over Timmy Jordan last week. Diego, You want me to cue the music up?
Go ahead.
We can't overuse it. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go
all right,
ahead.
so listen. Regardless of what you say,
Yep.
he continues.
Why are you directing that at me?
Because you're gonna play.
I spared you. Now I'm going to play it. No, because you're being a jerk. Now I'm going to play it.
Sing it, baby!
Yeah, we're going to play this like 6 times. This bracket.
But the guy keeps winning. He won at all 3 tracks multiple times at all tracks.
Mm-hmm.
How do you stop? I mean, and he continues to listen. I'm nothing against Marcello because he, in his own right, the problem is with Marcello, on the good day, he'll beat anybody.
Yeah,
that's how good Marcello is. When they're not hitting on all cylinders, I'm giving it to Rocco. And lately, he hasn't been hitting on all cylinders all the time. He shows glimpses of being really fast for 3/4 of a race and then fades a little.
Rafrano?
Yes. Yeah. Right? So I got to keep going with Rocco here. I mean, it's just what it is.
All right. Diego, while we carry on, do me a favor. See if you can turn that camera on there that's while you're off screen here. I'm going to need it in a second. Bonssa, over to you.
This was probably the toughest battle. These two worked together for several years, but I know Rafrano's super aggressive. People forget how aggressive Kid Rock can be. And if Rafrano gives it to Rocco, Rocco will give it back to Rafrano. And in the end, I think the many time winner and champion, Keith Rocco, will edge out Marcello at the line. So I gave it to Keith.
All right. Wow. All right. So we are at 2-0 Rocco. Reminator, over to you.
Over to me. Okay. So, in my head. I'm thinking it's like a wrestling match, okay?
What?
But with cars. Okay, let's just hear me out. Okay? You're side by side between the young and the old, right? What's gonna happen?
Keith's barely 40.
I don't like where this is going. This was like I was on it, and then now I don't know what's happening.
If Keith is old, then what's Sid?
No, Sid's real old.
We don't have to talk about him, right? We'll talk about it after the show.
Oh my god!
But in my head, I saw Rafrano win.
Rob, over to you.
Oh man. You know, I would love to just laugh at Remy because we do this every freaking year with her and Rocco. But you know what? You know what? This year, I'm going to take some of the heat, too. Because Keith, yes, is an absolute dog, but Rafrano is ruthless. Dare I say his driving style? Borderline violent. I don't know.
Wow.
There was a race.
Wow.
Dude, there was a race.
Is he?
There was a race at the end of the summer last year.
I wouldn't say that.
He was pulling off moves that I didn't know were physically possible, that SK. I think it was August 22nd.
He don't care.
Slingshot pass. Slingshot pass.
I remember
Slingshot
that
pass.
race.
Yeah,
How is he doing it?
Yeah.
I can't stop seeing it, and for that reason, I went Rafrano.
Okay.
What's it, 2-2?
2-2 over to me.
This is another 3-2 one?
Now, Diego,
Oh, boy.
you know how
Oh my.
good for you. Now, you know, I've done this in the past. So I take things personal, right?
Yeah.
Last year, I bounced or the first year, I think I bounced Hirschman
You did.
because he didn't let me put cameras in my car,
Here
right?
we go again.
No.
So I thought long and hard about this one, right? Well, let's have a little remembrance, right? Rocco vandalized the studio. Coming in here with the autograph.
Oh, my God, you're
No,
right.
that's not going to happen. Pride Italy. Moving on.
What?
That's a wrap.
No way.
I love this show. I love this show.
All right, so here we go. Pulio, Christopher, absolute slugfest.
Dogfight.
In the final 8. And then we have the Bulldog against the Pride of Italy.
Oh, my goodness.
The Cinderella story of the modified bracket. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. We'll get some hate mail after that first bracket. All right. Oh, here we go. Diego.
You need to play it again.
It's getting ridiculous, right?
Listen.
All right. Hubby's the 1 seed against Evan Burgoyce, the 8 seed. Who are we going to start over here? Diego, go ahead.
You know what I said? This is what I said. I said, just for you guys, I was going to pick Burgoyce. Because Burgoyce, he's got a lot of potential and runs really well some nights. But I'm thinking, my luck, you guys do the same thing, and my pick is going to be the decision maker. So I'm not doing that again. I'm going to take my best friend, Mr. Hoover.
People, let me tell you about my best friend.
At this point, swap out the viewer mail intro.
All right, come on. We're getting long in the tooth here. We're gonna move it on.
Was that 5-0?
That's a 5-0 sweep for
okay,
Hubs.
all right,
Yeah.
that's pretty deserved.
Let's move on here. Matthews, the crafty veteran 4 seed against Tyler Chapman, the 5 seed. We're going to give it to Rob. Why don't you start us off on this one there, Chief?
Alrighty. Now, Chapman, hot prospect in the SKs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I really do think he has a very, very competitive SK career down the horizon. But Chris Matthews thrives when there's chaos. And unfortunately for Tyler Chapman, he was wrapped into a lot of chaos last year. Maybe not his fault, but I just see a last lap wreck for Chapman. Matthews on for the win.
Mm-hmm. The crafty veteran.
Yep.
Wow.
All right, well, I'm going to follow that up, and I'm going to say we're going to give the veteran a 2-0 lead because I went with the crafty one as well, Chris Matthews. Yep. Again, another one of the old. I got to stand up for the old guys.
Yeah, I understand.
See Matthews walking around with that salt and pepper. You know what I'm saying? I can relate.
guy.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah, but he's a winner, too, though.
Of course.
It's not really like an upset because the guy is good.
No, craftiest of veterans right there. Reminator. Hit it. Don't go with the southern crap either. Just say
My bad.
I'm going to pay it.
Suddenly.
I went with Chapman.
Okay.
What's the score?
2-1 Matthews, over to you.
Chapman.
Oh, okay. Just like that.
Just like that, man.
All right. Bonssa, tiebreaker. Hit it.
Tyler Chapman was good at all 3 tracks in the SK Lights, and he and Matthews had head-to-head battles. I think Chapman came out most of the time. Tyler Chapman advances.
Okay.
Yes.
Another 3-2 nail biter there. Okay. Now we got Peter Bennett, sneaky fast Peter Bennett, the 6 seed, against the always fast and always entertaining Nick Anglace in the old Yukon car. Let's go, Diego. Start us off here, Chief.
I'm a big fan of Nick Anglace lately.
Yeah.
He's done a great job representing Yukon. Brings a beautiful car to the track. But Peter Bennett is the real deal to me.
Yeah.
I took Peter Bennett here.
All right. Let's go, Rob. What do you got?
I feel like I'm just a sucker for the borderline and over the head aggressive drivers. And Anglaise has really cleaned up the act on the track, off the track. I still consider him to be one of the most unhinged drivers. Peter Bennett, I'd say, a lot of the time has a better chance of coming out on top. But if I gotta be consistent with how I'm making these picks, and Anglaise is just absolutely walling him on this one.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
1-1 over to you there,
If he doesn't go
Reminator.
flying into the fence, that almost happened.
Wow.
I also went with Anglaise.
Wow. Okay. So that's 2-1 over to me, and I'm going to tell you that I picked Peter Bennett.
I think that was the right pick here.
Yeah.
I do.
All right. Well, Bonds has got the tiebreaker. He's going to let us know.
Again?
Yeah.
Anglaise is not going to wall Bennett. When he's got a fast car, there's very few that can beat him. Nick Anglaise is moving on.
Ooh, okay.
All right.
Another 3-2 nail biter.
Not as cinematic as in my version, I say, but
No, it's not a Michael Myers movie.
no.
By the way, Keeter called me out, said I stand up for the old guys, but I bumped Keith Rocco. But again, he vandalized the studio. That's his penalty.
True story.
Yeah.
All right, another Cinderella story here is the 10 seed Robert Bloxham against the defending champ over there at Stafford, Meg Fuller, coming off a 5-0 sweep in the first round. Bonsa, you can start us off this time.
I think the 10 seed doesn't do Bloxham justice on how fast he is. And Meg is a champion. She's also one of the cleanest and probably most conservative drivers out there. Bloxham is on the more aggressive side. So I think he'll push the issue. Megan's not one to push the issue. I put Bloxham ahead of Meg.
Wow! I was ready to cue up my best friend song for that guy.
What do you got?
This is a good one.
Yep.
This is a really, really good one.
Heavyweight battle.
I really like Bloxham's style too.
Yeah.
He is on the verge. If he stays, if he has a year like I think he may have, and Hovey's gone, he's got a shot to really dominate at multiple tracks. I got Bloxham moving on also.
Ooh, okay.
Wow.
Well, I am going to get in here and I'm going to tell you, I went with the champ. I figure, listen, we got to have some girl power in this bracket. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
She's fast. She's got the, Keith Rocco and Rick Fuller behind that thing. So Bloxham is fast, but I'm going with the higher seed on this one. So that is 2-1 Bloxham. Over to you there, Rob.
Looking at these picks right now, I think I got to find some more ideological consistency in how I'm deciding these because I did pick Meg Fuller for all the reasons that I just didn't give the win to Peter Bennett. But this is what I will say.
Yeah.
I definitely went off of last year, and I think Bloxham is going to be an absolute beast in that KRR car. I think he's going to be one of the top guys, no question, running for the title.
So you went with Bloxham?
No, I gave it to Meg.
Oh, you went to Peg.
So
Okay.
I didn't really make
crushed
it
it.
ceremonious.
So not clear. Ambiguous as hell.
All right, so we have a 2-2 tie now. Over to Reminator. Straight from Alabama, go.
Give it to Meg Fuller.
I was gonna pick the girl, the female, Meg Fuller. But I just keep thinking about how Bloxham's been doing year after year, and he just keeps going up. So I picked Bloxham.
Wow.
Wow, that's an
Meg
upset.
got knocked off.
That's an upset right
That is
there.
crazy.
Wow.
All right,
it's
let's
like
look-
the brackets, though, bro. It's what happens.
It is what happened. So we got Hovey Chapman. Now there is a
Classic.
that's a classic duel
God, I've
right
seen
there.
that one play out.
And then we got Nick Anglace against Robert Bloxham III. Just a couple of speed demons there,
I
huh?
want to say something, though. If you look at that right there,
Yeah.
if they were all still in the SK Lights,
That would
you
be a show.
you had to pick out the top 5,
Yeah.
you would probably put 4 of those guys in the top
Yeah,
5.
for
Yeah.
sure.
But, it's really forming out to be that way.
Right. Yeah. Good stuff. Okay. Couple of upsets. I like it. This is what March Madness is all about. Let's go. All right. Pro Lates. Got a Seaconk heavyweight pro stock battle there to start us off. Dave Darling versus Dylan Estrella. Rob, why don't you start us off on this one, bro?
I was just almost forced to go Darling. I mean, it is so hard to bet against that guy, especially after we watched that race in person there at Seaconk.
Yeah.
I mean, he's damn near unstoppable.
Well, it's hard to argue that. Although, Diego, it's March Madness. And I figured if he's going to get knocked off, I believe Estrella's got a championship
Really?
in his on his resume.
That's a fine point.
So I went with the upset. I went with Dylan. Over to you, Chief.
Listen, I can't see how anybody at a money time is going to knock Dave Darling off. He is legit.
Yep.
The craftiest of veterans.
Oh, he is an absolute beast there.
Yep.
And when the money's on the line, if I had to put my money on somebody right now
Mm-hmm.
and feel real good about it, it'd be Dave Darling.
All right. 2-1. Over to you, Bonssa.
It's really hard to go against a 9-time Pro Stock champion. I felt bad for booting Rick Martin off in the first round.
So did everybody else.
Yeah.
But you can't deny Dave Darling
No
in
way.
his repertoire, and he's the defending champion. I went with him.
All right. So he moves on. Reminator, who'd you have?
I also went Darling.
All right, then.
That's deliberate, right?
It's so weird. You are so weird.
Darling. That's
All right.
good.
We got Jake Johnson against Travis Hyde, our traditional 4-5 matchup here. Jake is the defending late model champ at Thompson. Travis is the defending limited late model champion at Stafford. Oh, let's see here. Reminator, you're in the groove there with that weird accent. Why don't you start us off here?
So,
Oh, yeah, she's definitely going to southernize Hydar's name.
No.
Okay, go.
so I thought about like how aggressive Jake can be, and I don't think Travis can. So I went with Jake immediately.
What is the
You
matter
don't
with
think
you?
Travis can be aggressive?
Seriously.
I don't
What are you
think so. I
talking
don't
about?
think it'd be as aggressive as Jake.
No, what a dumb statement.
That's my
Oh,
opinion.
wow.
Wow.
Rob.
Jeez.
Sorry. I'll wait my turn, guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, it's my turn?
Now
Yeah,
it is.
I mean, I went Haidar. Yes, Jake Johnson is a very elite driver. And I've seen a lot of, like, I just think Haidar is so adaptable. I mean, you give him 10 starts or whatever they're running, and he's going to be top of the line. I gave it to Haidar.
Okay. Well, I gave it to Jake because I don't really trust anything Rob's saying. No.
What? all right.
I'm just
No,
kidding.
Who started all this
listen,
hostility in
Jake,
here?
they call him the Jet. It's not because he's slow. And, he was dominant at Thompson last year in that late model.
There he was.
So tough to. And I'm not saying that Travis was not, but Travis had the. It was an incline to the dominance.
Yep.
Jake was steady all year. I'll give him the edge. Let's see. Who we're going to go to next on this one? I'm thinking we're going to give it to Diego. 2-1, Jake. Over to you.
Well, here's the thing.
Okay.
Jake Johnson, to me, is an unbelievable talent. He really is. He's really good at whatever he gets in and drives. But for me, Haidar has shown a lot, and I think that the time that he's putting in these different divisions can be just as great. And so I'm gonna give it to Haidar, and this was a tough one for me. But I gave it to Haidar.
Yeah,
right.
definitely not an easy pick at all.
2-2, Bonssa. Over to you.
Oh, my gosh. Well, Rob said that Haidar is very adaptable, which he is. So is Jake. He's won in Legends. He's won at Seekonk, I think in a late model. Or at least he drove fendered cars before he jumped to modifieds. Then he raced tour type modifieds, and he has beaten the very best in modified racing today. Thompson's late models are no joke. They got some good names out there, and he beat them all. Jake Johnson wins over Travis Haidar.
Oh, wow. Yeah. All right. Another 3-2 nail biter. All right, here we go. Charlie Rose against Paul Verricchio. Couple late model champions here.
Yeah.
What do you got, Diego?
Listen, Verricchio had a great year. Charlie Rose, to me, had a great year. But Charlie Rose really shined when I'm not saying Verricchio didn't, but in that chase and to race the way he did at the end, I picked Charlie Rose here.
Yeah. Okay. Bonssa, what do you got?
I'm with Diego. I think the way he performed when he had to come through clutch said a ton
about
him. And so I went Charlie Rose over another Stafford late model driver, this time Verricchio.
Rob, what do you got?
Now, this is a pretty tricky one to pick. Mainly because of the attrition rate in the Stafford late models. I feel like even by the very end of the year, I still didn't have the feel for who was like the true dominant car. I mean, you knew half the field was coming out of the race like taped together. And for that reason, if I had to put the dollar down on who would win, I have more certainty that Rose is going to put up a strong performance.
Okay.
So I went with him.
That's 3-0. Rems, who'd you have?
I also went with Rose.
Yeah, so did I. That's actually a 5-0
What?
sweep.
All right, that's kind of disgraceful. To
5-0
He deserved at
sweep.
least one vote.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, he didn't get one.
Damn.
Love our guy Paul, but that was a tough bracket loss.
Yeah, that
there.
was sick.
Okay, here we go. Two of the best nicknames we got in the entire bracket here. Rowdy versus our man Chrissy Two Scoops. Where do we want to start this one off? Bonssa, go.
I will admit, I had to change my mind when I first made my pick.
Okay.
Meyer's a gritty son of a gun, and he has car control, and I thought he had the edge. But then I thought about it, I'm like, you know what? Rowdy is not afraid out there, and he can wheel anything. Not to say Meyer can't, but Rowdy has shown that he can wheel just about anything. I gave Rowdy the nod.
Ooh, all right. Diego, what do you got?
Tough one for me, man.
Yeah.
Because, Rowdy Burns is about as good lately as you can get.
Yeah, stout.
But the one thing here that you got to remember, this is the tournament setting, right? And so I can remember when UConn came in as a low seed, won the Big East tournament.
Yeah.
Went all the way to the national championship as like an 8 or 9 seed. You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
And then they cleaned house.
Right. 2011, I think, maybe?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to say this. The way Two Scoops ended the year,
Yep.
my man was like on fire.
He's winning at the right time,
He
saying.
was like, and it's equivalent to the Big East tournament.
Yeah, I'd say it.
He was running through whoever was in his way, and he was winning with dominance. I went with Two Scoops here.
All right. Reminator, 1-1 over to you. What do you got?
I went with Burns.
Wow.
Yeah.
No backstory or nothing, huh?
Wow.
I mean, not really.
What's that, 2-1?
2-1 to me. So this was tough for me because I got to tell you.
Wasn't my story good, though?
It was all right.
That's the real competition. Who can tell the best story?
Wasn't my story good?
No, the stories are the best
Was
part.
it convincing?
It was better than Remy. She had no story.
I agree.
Listen, like you said, Jacob he had an incredible season, but it's March Madness and you got to be fast at the right time. And I think that, Chrissy Two Scoops, he just won his conference tournament and he's coming in hot.
That's right.
And he's making some waves. So I went with Chris Meyer.
Oh, yeah. All right.
So Rob, down to you, my friend. What do you got?
I love settling the 2-2s. You know that. I love to tell the story, as we all do, it seems.
Yes, indeed.
In the first matchup of this bracket, I talked about Dave Darling being unstoppable. However,
so funny.
in this last head-to-head, there is someone that I think can beat him. And he's the guy that's moving on. Jacob Burns. What a prodigy, dude. He is an absolute menace.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the one who can take the fight to the top dogs.
All right, that was a tough one right there, but here's how it's going to play out. This is this is what we call a C-Conk heavy bracket here, Diego.
Oh, and it is.
Dave Darling, of course, Jake Johnson's in the bracket for winning the Thompson, but he's a C-Conk guy.
True.
And then we got Charlie Rose against Jacob Burns, all right? So let's round it out here with our last bracket. We're going to head down to the old stock bracket. We got a couple of guys that had 5-0 sweeps in the first round. We're looking at Aaron Plemons against Colby Lambert, the 9 seed. We're going to throw that down to you there, Rob. What do you got?
I can't bet against Aaron Plemons. Every time I thought he was down for the count, here it comes back to the field.
Reminated? Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to stress again, it's inadvisable to bet against him.
Reminator, what do you got?
Yeah, it was hard to pick between Plemons and Lambert. But I feel like Plemons' aggressive driving sometimes is what got him ahead.
Okay. 2-0. Diego?
Listen, I mean, what do you say about the dude just won everywhere he went?
What do you say?
Yep.
I mean, if this isn't a clean sweep, I'd be surprised.
Yeah. Well, you won't be. It is.
That's what I thought.
All right, here we go.
Great year, though, Colby Lambert.
All right. Oh, we've seen that one already. Here, you want to look at this one is what you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go. We got Travis Downey, the 2-time defending street stock champ, against Jake Veneta, the defending truck champion at C-Conk. Who's going to start us off on this one? Let's send it down to... I'll start you off. It's funny. Downey's obviously on an incredible run.
Back-to-back champ.
Back-to-back champ. And, I should be mad at Jake because I feel like I've picked him... I think I've burned out my
pick'ems?
Yeah, I feel like I picked him the limit of 3 times every year, and I don't think he's ever won on the times that I've picked him. But I said, you know what? This is going to be the time. We're going upset. I gave him one more shot. I went with Jake.
Wow.
Yeah. Reminator, over to you.
I went with Downey.
Okay. You are just short on the stories, but that's okay because we're getting through this bracket quickly. Diego, over to you.
I went with Downey.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
All right, 2-1 over to Bonssa. Hard to top that one, huh? Okay.
I'm not topping that.
Mhm.
So Sid, I guess the trend.
Come on.
Sorry.
Oh my.
I guess the trend of you picking Jake and it not working out is going to continue because I went with the 2-time street stock champion.
Hell
All
yeah,
right.
man.
Well played right there. Okay. I tried, Jake. What can I tell you? All right. Downey's
Another
moving
year.
on. All right. A couple of threes, Diego. Right up your alley there. AS3 against RC3.
My first?
If you want to be.
Couple heavyweights here,
Yeah.
bro.
Go ahead. What do you got?
Both get mad love here, for sure. But like I said to you earlier, like I said to my brother, man, RC3's bad. Bad, fast. I got RC3 here.
Okay. Rob, what do you got?
I gave this one to Stone. I mean, I've been to enough races at the bowl where I just watch him drive away.
Yeah.
I don't even think it'll be that entertaining of a race at the flag. I just think Stone comes in. No one's even in sight.
Yeah, I was looking at this one and, my gut was saying raise the guy here. And then I thought about Stone and I was like, every once in a while, Kentucky has that year when they're like a 7 seed. And you're like, they're not going to win it. And then they make it to like the final 8.
Yep.
And I figured that's what Stone is here. Knocked off the guy that had the better season. So I went with the crafty veteran. Once again, I went with Stone. We're going to kick it now over to Bonssa.
It's what, 2-1?
2-1 to you, yeah.
Well, I got 3 characters for you. Well, I guess they're both 3 characters when you think about it. Yeah, and I know Al Stone's a crafty veteran's won a lot of races, but you can't deny RC3's diversity when it comes to his driving ability.
I agree.
I got to go Ray Christian III. We're tied.
Reminator, tiebreaker. What do you got?
This ought to be good.
Sorry.
Getting nervous.
You should be. I picked Ray.
Wow.
That's it.
Okay.
After that, we're going to get a good story.
No story, Remy. She picked Ray. All right, here we go. Another 5-0 matchup here. Ryan Lynham and Adam Petty. Seacont guy, and Lynham was just the trucks and the open streeters. He won a lot. Reminator, what do you got?
Me?
Yeah.
So
That's me.
I mean, Ryan usually has the most dominant car, so I picked Lynham.
Okay. Diego?
If Lynham runs a full season,
Yeah.
he's a 1 or a 2 seed here,
Yeah.
right?
Probably.
Not in this bracket. Adam Petty.
Oh, okay. 1-1, Bonsa. Over to you.
Sid, you, Rob, and I saw Adam Petty just
Yup.
slice through the field at Seacon during
Indeed.
a regular Saturday event.
Yeah.
It was mighty impressive, and we know how tough that division is. Not to say open street stocks and Waterford trucks aren't tough, but Petty does it year in and year out.
Yeah.
I went Petty over Lynham.
All right. Rob, 2-1 to you.
Now, Petty is an incredibly scrappy driver. I mean, again, I've said the anecdote about half a dozen times throughout the bracket. We watched him do it not too long ago. But Lynham's a well-oiled machine whenever he gets out there. No one can touch him. I would describe him as on rails.
Mm-hmm.
But if he was given the same car that Petty was driving, would he survive the chaos of that division? I don't think so. I think Adam Petty would dog it out.
All right. Good job by you. I also went with Petty for the same reasons. Yeah. So there is what we have going on here. So we have ourselves a Speedbowl Hacks Stafford Streeters showdown on the top of that bracket.
Speedbowl Hacks.
And then we're going to go with our man RC3 against Petty. Petty's rocking back-to-back championships at Seacon, is he not?
I got a question.
I believe so.
Yeah.
In this bracket here,
Yeah.
would you consider Plemons a Speedbowl or a Stafford guy here?
I would. I don't know.
That's a tough
I mean, he's
one.
a speedball hack at heart, isn't he?
He's a
I think so.
He's a speedbowl bred driver.
I think he's a team hack for sure.
It's great when you have to think about it because he wins so much at both
Right.
places.
So there's the master bracket there. We will post this on socials, and maybe we'll even lose a couple more followers.
Probably.
For those that are butthurt that we didn't pick their favorite drivers, they can all sug it.
Wow.
That's right. You heard me correctly.
Wow.
Time to move
Damn.
on. Let's go. Diego, this is an absolute doozy that I have for you. Are you ready for this?
I'm listening.
All right. March 10th, if you are unaware, March 10th is Mario Day. Are you aware of this?
I am.
Like Super Mario?
Of course, Rob is. Yeah. Because if you look at Mario, it's actually MAR10, March 10th. Happy Mario Day.
Really?
Yeah, that's a good one, is it not?
That's a great one.
I'll give you a little backstory here.
Ding, 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 ding.
So that is. So it was since 2016, the day has been officially observed by Nintendo, who celebrates the day annually by promoting Mario games and holding Mario-related events. For the celebration of Mario game today, the GameStop in Manhattan hosted a promotional event from 4 to 8 p.m. It just got over a little while ago. In that event, participants gather and dress up as Mario and attempt to set the world record for the largest gathering of individuals wearing a Mario costume.
That'd be cool to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I love Mario.
So some bonus trivia for you. The first incarnation of Mario, of course, appeared as a carpenter called Jumpman in the 1981 arcade game Donkey Kong. Mario was named after American businessman Mario Segale, who was a Seattle-based real estate developer who rented the warehouse space to the Nintendo guys who were developing the Donkey Kong game. According to the New York Times, Segale had entered the warehouse to scold the company president over failure to pay rent. The discussion sidetracked to an argument about the names, and the rest is history. The late rent was compensated with a nicknamed tribute instead. Segale never cherished the limelight as others might have. Despite being the namesake of one of history's most influential gaming characters, he didn't come out publicly to talk about it much. He wanted to focus on his real estate business, which he ran with his son and his wife. He died in 2018 in Washington. The official cause of death was never revealed. He was 84 years old. And here's your guy right there.
Wow. Well, it's pretty similar.
That's him in his
I didn't
younger
notice
days.
He looked like him, too.
And that's him in his older days. He got rid of the old mustache. And yeah, so that's your pop culture minute. Big thanks.
That's a good one.
Huh?
Hey, Keeter says it's nice of GameStop to end it so that everybody can catch the end of the podcast.
Exactly right. They
Peter,
know
were
what's
you
up.
out there as Mario?
They know what's
That
up.
would be a great event to go attend.
I know, right?
That's a great little tidbit today.
I did a good job on that one. Thank you
good
very
job.
much. Well, you know what? We're going to end on a high note then. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
All right, everybody. Listen, we got in under 2 hours. Not bad. Don't forget, follow us on socials now. Music Mondays, Friday Funnies. We do things with our reels. Always entertaining. Diego's going to take us home here. Give us some shout outs, bro.
Oh, man. Very happy to have Dale Hedgequist Motorsports here for the weekly update. Of course, Mid-State Site Development for the Chalkboard Chatter and the live chat poll. Couldn't do it without Waddell Communications and for the Nostalgia Nugget. Thanks, pal. Who's your Tyrese for the stat chat? That's always awesome. Skake It LLC for Did You Know? Ed Marcel, Firewood and Land Clearing. You know, that's my segment, the viewer mail. Thank you so much, guys. Preferred Fabrication for the stat drop. Nice to have you on board. Of course, F&M Electric Supply for the March Madness, which is getting really, really good. Riley Electric, Pop Culture Minute, had a good one tonight. So thank you so much. Of course, Vault Productions. If you guys ain't been in the studio is badass.
Mm-hmm.
Great to be here, and thanks Sydney and the whole Vault Productions crew for this. Last but not least, you podcast members, we couldn't do it without you guys. From everybody here at the podcast, we really appreciate you guys every week. Thanks for tuning in. See you next week.
I'd like to say a big thank you to Renee Dugas, Race Dog Photography, TK Race Photos, and DMS Photos for the photos tonight.
All right, everybody. Listen, the final results in the old Mid-State Site Development live chat poll. The people are just glad the schedule is released.
Hell
48%, 28% for yes, they liked it. 16% for what? The schedule's out. And only 8% said hell no. So that's good to hear. Positive vibes, Diego. You're winning
Hell
over
yeah,
there.
man.
All right, everybody. We'll see you again next Tuesday. We'll do it all over again. See ya.